Interrupt me when I'm yah-yahing.
Don't interrupt me.
Connor.
Should we get into should we what do you call it, segue, or is it that no that's what that what the fuck.
Yeah, I think I got it right. Oh, you got a guy down hurt.
Into questions. We should start asking each other questions so that people get to know us.
Ah. All right, let's do it. What's your first question? Hit me.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be the first question.
You're the one segueing, fam. This is a disaster of a segue now, but there you go.
Well, I didn't even know what it was called. Oh, the pace.
What?
The pace.
Hey, come back. It's alright, I got down yours. Nope. Nope.
Oh!
Nope.
Penalty!
Nope.
Penalty!
Nope.
Penalty! First
that,
question, why wasn't that a penalty, Jacob?
Well, you see, before the game, I whipped out my wallet, and I went up to that dude in yellow that's walking around up there, and I gave him all the money in my wallet. And that wasn't a penalty because of it.
What the
thanks for the ball. I appreciate you returning my stolen belongings.
No, it's for real.
You're a saint.
First question. What video game do you love the most? Not that you play the most, not that you enjoy the most, but you love the most.
Alright, for a moment here, we're going to go real old school.
That's the point.
I was a very, very big fan. Oh, we're going to score right here.
Oh, shit.
I was a very... Whoa!
Get in there!
I was a very big fan of Star Wars Republic Commando. That's like... That was like my first love outside of Nintendo. Was Republic Commando.
Hey.
I really hope they make a second one.
Mac.
There's a lot of Star Wars games.
Make that game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. Okay. What else?
Mac, we love you.
Hey, everybody, you lost.
Hey, I don't remember this game.
That's okay. Look at the... Oh, it's not going to show me the... I just want to relive that goal. That was like as top corner gets. Anyway, yeah. So I played that that was like the first game outside of like my. Obviously, there's like a lot of games I love on my Nintendo 64 and the GameCube and stuff like that. But like first time I ventured outside of Nintendo was Star Wars Republic Commando. Has a special place in my heart.
It's kind of weird though. Like we're like that generation. That grew up with Nintendo, and then the generation after us, like, doesn't even give a shit about Nintendo. It's hilarious.
I know we've witnessed the downfall of like arguably probably the most important company in video games. I don't know, it's kind of sad. Hopefully the Switch. There's a lot of hype, especially after Jimmy Fallon's like thing on.
Well, I think like
3 days ago now.
I think they try to make it for like small kid audience, or like a younger audience, and like.
They've always been like family friendly.
Yeah, but like it got to the point to where like that generation they lost, like doesn't care, and like the generation they have, or the multiple generations that they have, like they don't care about that either, cause it's like they're trying to make it a toy. It seems like it's more of like a toy, but hopefully they have the Switch. It's something that's totally. Zelda looked good on it though, by the way. It looked like it ran.
It does look pretty good on it, and I think they. I could be wrong here, but I think that they said, or something leaked or something like that, that the little like dock that you put it on is gonna like upscale to 1080p, because like the actual like handheld is only 720, but the little docking station that you put it in so that when it plays on your TV, I'm pretty sure that's gonna up-res, so hopefully it'll look a little bit better even than it would on the handheld.
I can't wait till the pricing of it comes out.
Anyway. Yeah, pricing is going to be important. I don't think they can get away with anything more than like $300, but they also said they weren't going to sell it at a loss. So
yeah, well they can't sell it. If they do sell it at a loss, then they're going to be out of business. Yay.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
So what is your? How would you answer your own question, Radia?
How would I answer my own question? I mean, yeah, I grew up with Nintendo. Like, I remember
video game
playing.
Do you love the most?
I think the first game I played was like Super Nintendo, like the Mario / Duck Hunt version. I remember playing that.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
I remember I found out about Tekken Bowl. And I played that for a bit.
Tecmo
My,
Bowl.
I think my first love of a game was probably Halo, the first Halo, Combat Evolved, because I've obviously played. I remember playing like Blitz on the PlayStation. I remember playing like Mario Party on the 64. I remember playing like Conkers on the 64. I remember playing like Crazy Taxi on the Sega Dreamcast. I remember playing what was it was a Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I remember playing. I think that was a Sonic game. My brother, like, my brother had like all the consoles, like when he was younger, because like he was like the kid. He was the nephew that everyone gave gifts to, and he got like the gnarliest gifts. Because like, I think he basically was like the only child from his parents, James.
Hashtag hype for only child.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you are. But
Oh.
but like I don't. I remember. I like really remember like Halo really well. I remember the first time I went over to my mom's, because my parents. Well, obviously you know that my parents are divorced, but my parents are divorced, and I went over to my mom's, and my mom was living with my uncle at the time, and like I remember like my cousin. Actually, I remember he showed me GTA 2, but I remember he was like, "Dude, I got this new game," and it was on the original Xbox, and he's like, "I got this thing called Halo," and I was like, "What?" Like even my uncle was like into it. He's like, "Yeah, dude, it's really cool. It's like this like alien shit." He's like, and I'm like, I don't even know how old I was, but like he was like cursing at like just like saying like cursing and like saying like, "It's all this cool shit," and then you shoot aliens and you fucking kill them. I'm like, "Oh, dude, what the hell's going on?" So then like we dropped in 2 players. He was already, I remember it because like we were already playing. He was already into the campaign, and he's like, it was I think a mission or two before the flood. I remember it was in the snow,
Okay, yeah.
and like I remember that. I remember those like going up like these like platform. It was like it felt like a platformer in a way too. That Halo feels like more of a like because you're going up the like if you look at like the leveling and you look up, you actually are going up like what you're going like looking at technically. Most of the stuff like I remember those snow missions or campaign missions. I remember you actually like you work your way through the tunnels of going up, and I felt like that was like a platformer in a way. I don't know. Is that a platformer? Is that considered like a platformer?
Yeah.
Like kind of concept?
Um, I mean, I guess kind of. Yeah. Platformer's more.
Well,
Oh
platform.
well. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess you
yeah.
kind of.
But I
I
don't know. That it
suppose.
just reminded me of like playing like Mario 64, but with like aliens and dope weapons and stuff. And like the score of that game was amazing, but it got like over black. I don't know why. Apparently, it's a kind of a weird thing to bring up, but my cousin was really into R. Kelly at the time, and he would play the R. Kelly. I forgot the song, but like I don't know why he kept on playing it on repeat, and like we probably listened to that song like 1,000 times, but like it was like the weirdest thing. But it went with the for some reason it went with the game. But yeah, and then I remember actually us beating the whole game and stuff. But that was probably like my like
Noise.
first game
Yeah,
that I
I
loved.
missed out on a lot of the older, especially like non Nintendo. So like my very first console that I got was N64. So like obviously, um,
That
it
was
came packed in
yeah, that was
with
my first console
Super
too.
Mario 64 and Wheel of Fortune.
Hype in the chat for
And
some Wheel of
so I
Fortune.
actually played. I played a lot of Wheel of Fortune. It got to the point with Wheel of Fortune where like I could solve the puzzles after like one letter was on the thing because like there's only a set number of puzzles in the game. So like I knew them like right off the bat.
And like, Mom, can we watch Wheel of Fortune now? Because I think I'm pretty good at it.
So I love I used to play Super Mario 64 like with my dad and Mario Kart 64
Oh, what's
with
going
my
on with my
dad.
game?
So like I really love those games are close to my heart. We have somewhere I have like a scoreboard, a sheet of paper that we used to keep score of like how many times uh we like won. So we did like it's not a tournament, what is it? The like the Grand Prix thing where we would do like the 4 races and we always did Mushroom Cup. So it was like Mario Circuit,
I
Moo
got
Moo
to restart
Farm.
or restart FIFA. Apparently.
I don't remember what the third one was. And I don't remember the name of the fourth one either, but it was like a desert with like a train running through it. I don't remember the name of the track. Like obviously, like there's a lot of Nintendo games that are, especially N64 games that are close to my heart. But
I like
I
remember
didn't.
I
I
remember playing
never.
Perfect
I
Dark on
didn't own a
there.
PlayStation. I never owned a
I had a
PlayStation until
PS2.
the PS4.
It was
Oh,
weird
okay.
for me actually. I jumped from different companies for with different generations. I felt like because like the N64, kind of the Dreamcast and the PS1 were together, and then the next one I had a PS2 when there was an Xbox One, and then there was a GameCube, and then the next generation I got a 360 when there was obviously PS3, and then there was the Wii. I was like weird. Yeah, that was a little
Yeah.
weird. So I had a mixture of everything because I remember playing God of War on the PS2. I remember playing like MLB The Show on the PS2. I remember playing Battlefront a lot on the PS2. Ratchet and Clank and like Jack and Dexter, I played a ton of. And then yeah, for sure. All right, your question, Jacob. What is your question? We'll only do a couple of these. I think it's kind of cool, but like we're kind of cool going back nostalgia wise into the deep ends of the old consoles.